Welcome, everybody, to another, I guess you could say, heartbreaking courtroom episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. That's right, at least it was to me, a lot of people in the comment section, if I were to guess, probably ain't gonna feel the same. But we got a guy coming into the courtroom for a bond hearing on an armed robbery case. And in these bond hearings, just like sentencing, the defendant has a chance to speak on his behalf. Or witnesses, family members. They can come in there and stamp approval. Hey, he's not going to be on the run. We're going to make sure he goes to court. We're going to pay his bond. All that good stuff. But this guy, he ain't got nobody, nothing. And honestly, when he speaks to the judge, me personally, I think it's coming from the heart. That's just the vibe that I'm getting. I don't know. So go ahead and slap on your fresh pressed khakis. You got a judge to impress. If this is what you're into, all things lockup and crime related, then this is where you want to be. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave, and check out my playlist with many more videos for you to start watching today. Alright, here we go, man. I'm getting a little nervous. Got the bubble guts.
Alright, now Mr. Hussein, we will hear from Ms. Sanders, the victim witness advocate, and then we'll talk to you about your bond.
Hate to stop it so soon, but if you didn't hear the judge, this is the victim advocate. She comes into the courtroom to speak on the victim's behalf, not to mention give a brief background to the judge on what exactly happened. And sometimes, very rarely, it could help the defendant. Let's say the victim says, hey, that guy really had nothing to do with it. He just got caught up. I don't want him getting in no trouble. Well, the victim advocate would come into the courtroom and say that, if that was the case. But typically, that's usually not the case. They're in there usually speaking like the prosecutor, trying to get a little smoke session.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Standing on behalf of the actual juvenile victim in this actual case,
a juvenile?
According to the actual incident report, it advises that the alleged suspect allegedly approached this actual victim on a local basketball court and allegedly approached him with a weapon, requesting some of his property at the time. And the actual victim did turn over property to this actual alleged suspect. I am requesting that the suspect be placed on no contact with this actual victim. I do not have a copy of his criminal history at this time, but I'm asking you to take in consideration that a gun was, according to the incident report, was presented during the time of the alleged armed robbery, and that this actual victim is a juvenile, Your Honor.
A copy was supplied to the court. Of course, you can look at a copy of that before we go any further.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Drop top. It's that fadeaway, Jang, glistening under the Elon Musk false moon lighting.
Okay. According to the actual incident, according to the actual criminal history, it advises that in 2017, the alleged suspect has had charges of assault and battery third, malicious injury to personal property.
Oh, that's not that bad.
In 2018, he was charged with reckless driving. He has a couple of narcotics charges, and of course the current public disorderly conduct charge. Definitely I ask that you take these things in consideration, Your Honor. We do understand that bond is not punishment, but it is definitely protection for the citizens of Orangeburg. So I ask that you take that in consideration, Your Honor.
All right, now Mr. Hussein, finally to you. Now you can, now before you start talking, if everything is being recorded, some of this you may need to discuss with your attorney. I'll hear anything you got to tell me, but I just got to put that on the record that I inform you first that some of this, the only thing I'm looking for is whether you're a flight risk or whether you're a threat to society. There's other facts of the cases. I'm not looking for that because that's for another judge, another court at another time. Now, sir, we'll hear from you.
All right, so it seems like the judge is working with some principles, expressing thoroughly that you need to watch what you say because this is not trial.
I'm not a flight risk, I swear to God, and a threat to society. No, I'm not. All I'm trying to do is just work and get a job, just keep my job. I really don't even trying to get caught up in it. I really don't even got nothing to do with it, but this ain't fair. But I promise you that I'm just begging you for a PR bond or something that I could do, cause I ain't got no mama. My mama couldn't stand up here with me, or my dad couldn't stand up here with me, or nobody can stand up here with me or gonna put up for money. Like, I'm in there right now, no money on my books or nothing. And I got checks at Burger King right now that I can't even carry. I can't even trust my mom because she might just take all my money and I'm in here. I'm big. Can you just keep that in mind? Just give me a little bit up on the Sunday.
Okay, come in.
I know it was probably very hard for y'all to understand, but he's saying that, you know, he wasn't trying to get in the mix of any of this. You know, pretty much it was all a misunderstanding. And he wants the judge to give him a PR bond because his mom and dad, nobody behind him, nobody can take any money to get him out of jail. So he really wants that PR bond, which means personal reconnaissance, I believe, where you can just, no money needed, just sign your name saying you'll be in court and poof, you're out of jail. I've only had, if I remember correctly, like one of those. I felt like I had a black card in that jank when they gave me a PR. Yeah, that's right. No cash needed, baby. He also said that he has checks from Burger King that he needs to cash. And, you know, he's worried that his mom, if she cashes it, she's going to take all of it. And he's going to be homeless. He wants to get out, cash those checks, and maintain his job. Burger King or not, it don't fucking matter. At least he's working. I worked in Firehouse Subs for 3 years, hunting for a new job until I found a work crew come in. Fed him some subs and said, look, bro, I'm trying to get out this damn food industry, man. Can I join the squad? Next thing you know, man, I'm a landscaper, baby. Never count a guy out. That's how I look at it.
Where's your home? Is Orangeburg your home?
I'm saying I stayed with my homeboy.
Where were you born?
Oh, I was born in Louisiana, Slattery, Louisiana.
Okay, how long were you in Orange? How long have you been in Orangeburg?
Since early 2016.
Oh, man, so first mistake here is the judge said, where is your home? And he said, with my homeboy. God, that is not what you want to say to the judge, because one of the most important parts about getting a bond is making sure that the courts can find you if you don't show up. And when you say, I stay at my homeboy's house, that's a big window. You know, how many homeboys you got? Before you go into a bond hearing, I would suggest you giving them a more secure location of where you're going to be at. But I don't think this guy knows any better. I think he's just speaking how he speaks.
And where do you work now?
I work at Burger King. I got locked up on my break, on my soul. I got locked up on my break. I'm just trying to, and just what she just said about them charges right there, I promise I ain't even that person no more, that violent person or nothing. I promise you on everything. I talked to the boys that said you see what I'm saying? And he already know it was a misunderstanding. I swear to God, I ain't even trying to criminal or somebody on that, or portray somebody on that. I promise I'm just trying to work. She's like, yo, can you please just keep that in mind? Please, I cooperate with everything that the court got going on. I just beg you, can you please just give me a PR bond? Like even with my home situation, like if I can't pay my people in rent, if I can't pay my dog his rent, I'm gonna be homeless. And that's real talk. I'm not even gonna lie to you. My mom not gonna let me come back in her house or nothing like that. That's just cause that's her personal. You see what I'm saying? That's not even nothing to do with me. I'm not even lying to you, to everybody in here. Whoever feel any type of way, I apologize for anything. I promise you. I ain't even no type of bad person. I swear I'm not.
You know, what do y'all think about this so far? Like I said, man, the vibe I'm getting is he's being honest, man. I think he is. That's why I can't be a judge, man, because anybody come in here with a story like this, man, PR, you got it. Court stenographer, I thought I told you I need some Kleenexes on my desk. Stories like this always bring the raindrops, right? So I could never be a judge, man. I got too good of a heart, honestly, you know? And if someone really deserves it, I would probably over-sentence them as well, you know?
I'm just trying, I swear I'm just trying to work. I swear I'm just trying to work. For everything, I just want my job. That's it.
Okay, anything else, young man? Yeah, man.
Now, this is where I stopped the clip, so I honestly have no idea if the judge is going to give him a bond or not. I'm really looking forward to seeing his answer.
I hear what you're saying fully, but I need you to understand the gravity of the charge. I don't know the case. I don't know, other than what I'm told here and looking at your criminal report, and I didn't get to look at that report. As far as whether you're guilty or not, that's for another judge at another day, at another time.
Excuse me?
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying, can you please just keep in mind, I'm just doing this for like myself. There's no team behind me or no family member behind me to stand up in here. I complied. I just can't even do it behind the wall because I don't even got the money or the people that's gonna put it up for me or some stuff like that. I promise on everything I love, my dick. I would not. I don't even do this type of stuff. I would not even disrespect you.
Christine, I'm giving you a chance because you don't have any general sessions charge. You're 19 years old.
19, ladies and gentlemen. So of course, he's gonna have situations with the juvenile. They're all around about the same age. And look, all you about to be 18-year-olds, don't forget, you're an adult now. There ain't no more of those juvenile type of situations. It don't matter if your victims are juvies or not. Still in high school, you might still be in high school, failed to grade 18 in there, right? It don't matter. You're an adult, so don't forget it. You can get smoked to 40 like a 43-year-old. But it sounds like he's gonna give this guy a chance, man. This is not what I was expecting.
You don't have any general sessions charge. You're 19 years old. You're working. The crime that you charged with is serious. I don't have all the facts. Bond is for only the purpose of you showing up to court. And all right, now I gave you a $3,000 cash or surety bond with a 10% cash option. Let me explain it before. So that means
that's right.
You get a bond. And whatever bond will charge, and I can't tell you what the bond will charge, I don't know. But if you bring $327.50 to the window, then that somebody brings $327.50 to the window, that would allow you to get out. And of course, that has to be in a money order.
Well, that's that, ladies and gentlemen. He got a bond, $300 bond. Well, it was $3,000. But this is the thing, man. You know how many people I've seen sitting in jail with just $100, $200 bond? Some people ain't got nobody. As you can see, if I was the judge in this situation, if I'm gonna give him a bond with such a minimal amount of money, might as well give him a PR. The judge knows he ain't got no money, so I'm starting to think, man, maybe he just gave him a bond to sound good for the people, but at the same time, he knows he ain't never gonna be able to find someone to come up with 300, right? I don't know. That's just me. But he did get a bond, and you never know, man. He can meet some people in lockup that could help him. I've seen guys talk to people in jail that, look, bro, all I got is $100 bond, man. Can you help me? I swear I'll put all that money right back on your books as soon as I hit the streets. But more importantly than anything is hearing y'all's input in the comments section below. Do you feel like this guy was speaking from the heart or just feeding the judge what he wants to hear? But another huge thing I want to recognize is, you see how dude was pretty much begging, pleading for his life to get a PR bond. A lot of people will come into the courtroom during these bond hearings and think, nothing that they say is going to change anything. And that's typically how I think. But it doesn't stop the fact that you need to at least try. Don't come in there acting shy or anything, man. Become the helpless individual that you are. Speak from the heart. Tell the judge exactly how you feel in the situation, especially if you're innocent. Don't just sit there and let the judge give and carry you any which way, man. Really speak up. Believe it or not, when you speak up from the heart, the judge can tell. I didn't think he was going to give him a bond from the beginning, but after he rebutted and said, "Excuse me, Your Honor," and spoke to him again, I really think that persuaded the judge to give him one. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen, but stay tuned. I got another court episode coming your way. Man's going in for sentencing. Turns out he was snitched on by 3 of his co-defendants, and it's a perfect example of what usually happens when you do crimes with other people. 99% of the time, the ringleader is going to get rolled on. So stay tuned for that one. But in the meantime, as always, ladies and gentlemen, y'all be easy, be safe, and more importantly than anything, stay free.